Unable to convert, but there you go, Mr. Jackson. Morris gets the first shot.
That's right.
Trey Murphy for 3. He's a name to pay attention to, not just tonight. The defense, here comes Reggie Jackson, 10 to shoot. Shot is astray, and a long rebound chased down by Terrence Mann. Clippers reload. George misses wide right.
And that's what he did right there to Big Zoo inside.
And then Zoo on the other side gets those 2 right back. So the 2 teams trading punches here to start things out. It's just good to have Morris out there. He's played so well in the 3 games that he has been a part of. McCollum, a step back with Zoo defended. Rebound punched out over to Reggie Jackson.
But hopefully that's indicative of how this first quarter will go for the Clippers.
George plays a little around the rosy with Marcus Morris. Comes up firing, misses on the 3. George spoon feeds Zoo. Surrounded by defenders, a patient attack for Rafik Zubac. Clippers out in front by 3. Pelicans coming off a loss in Phoenix, 124-111. They shot 15 of 37 from the 3-point line.
And what makes this team so tough, the Pelicans, is this. You saw those points in the paint, but they're 4th in the NBA right now at about 39% behind the 3-point. But they spread you out enough to give B.I., to give C.J., to also give Zion room now that he's back, to negotiate even Valanciunas to go one-on-one.
Alvarado, despite the mismatch, I'll take heart over height every day of the week. George misses everything, and Alvarado defending their ball goes back 2. Get the shot to fall. It's one-on-one with George and Marshall. Bounces over to Jackson, filling the lane. The floater, no. Rebound, batted around, high off the glass. And Valanciunas, a whistle, and a foul will go against the Clippers. Norman Powell checks in. Terrence Mann goes out with 4 rebounds in 7 minutes. Clippers get a deflection, a turnover, and George once again runs the break. Centers it to Jackson, skates down the lane, bumping into his defender off the window. No, follows his bench. Has been terrific. If people wondered, did he still have it? Well, the answer is yes. I'll give you some numbers a little bit later. Paul George, elevates, and we have liftoff here in downtown.
And kept New Orleans on the perimeter, but a shot maker like McCollum was able to identify where he could get open.
Well, to Jamie's report, there's been a lot of things for the Clippers that have been astray here in the first 5 games. George brings it the other way, shadowed by Hayes. Steps back and fires the 3. Great defense by Hayes. You don't see a lot of blocked 3s in the league. Less than 0.5% of them. Clippers have taken 17, have only made 5. Wall, tough shot. May have been blocked. It's recovered inside by Mann. They find a wide open Paul George. Finds the seams. Checks the commissioner's signature and swings it through. Pelicans have hit half of their 3s in the quarter. They are 5 of 10 from distance. 1:35 to play here in the first half. George into the paint.
John Wall buried deep on the baseline, able to get that little step back right by the box.
Morris back to Mann. Double clutcher, draws the foul, counted and sent him to the line. Beg your pardon, 6 turnovers leading to 9 points off of those giveaways. So 9 of the 34 for New Orleans came off of Clipper miscues. George the floater. George goes to work on Marshall. Ball fake, surrounded by the long arms of Valanciunas. Some way, somehow able to lay it up and lay it in. McCollum, after struggling the last couple of ball games, 4 for 9, 11 points, couple of rebounds, couple of assists. George tries to retaliate on the wing. And Zion leaping for the rebound. 2 minutes have climbed off his 3rd quarter clock. George crossing blades with Murphy. Valanciunas taps the rebound to himself. Many people are high on the Pelicans this year, and rightfully so. George down the lane, leaves it at the door. George plays a game of catch with Reggie Jackson. Now draws the crowd with Valanciunas, tries to swing it up top, intercepted by Marshall. Take foul by...
Meetings in New Jersey this summer, Joe. This is one of the things we talked about with the take foul.
Trey, too strong. Man, look out. Numbers favoring.
I did not see the replay, so maybe on the replay it makes it look like it's a more of an attempt at the ball. Reggie Jackson, that's his 2nd basket in as almost many possessions. When leading by 10 or more, the Pelicans 0-2 when they trail by 10. Morris for 3. It's short. Right place, right time for George. Bouncing into defender. Gets a friendly roll and it settles in. When leading by 10 or more, the Pelicans 0-2 when they trail by 10. Morris for 3. It's short. Right place, right time for George. Bouncing into defender. Gets a friendly roll and it settles in.
Not a lot of room to work with.
Giveaway for the Clippers, their 13th. McCollum tries to make him pay in transition. Horseshoes off the iron. George lowers the shoulder, high off the window. McCollum with the...
Not necessarily if he can knock in a couple shots, but if he can make some plays too for his teammates.
Pass too hot for Morris, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover number 14.
Yeah, that's that product getting your eyes, man. You can't see.
Oh, there we go. For 3. 92-77.
That time Luke had to help, and that opened it up for Murphy. See if we can get it back.
Catch and shoot. Here in downtown Los Angeles, Pelicans won 3 of 4 last year against the Clippers and won in the play-in tournament. Marshall overplays, makes it difficult for George. He puts his defender in his back pocket, creates space at the free throw line, in and out.